So downpours. Woohoo! Whoopee-doo! Yeah. Yes, sir. We definitely up here at our Target yard. We've definitely got some flooding in the parking lot, and one in HG. Well, they let them build anything anywhere, so it's a wonder why there's floods. But anyway, as Kermit the Frog says, that's none of my business. Austin is kind of stalled over the area because they put the the loop thing on doesn't seem to be like moving in any way, but I'm guessing like south or west to northeast or something like that. Moving northeast, there's a line of thunderstorms just coming onto the Mass border. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's all red and ugly looking. Yeah, it's going to rain. There may be some windage with this too on the leading edge. Just hitting the Mass border. Well, not quite there yet, but it's moving pretty cool, pretty good. I saw that before I left. I posted it on the Faces of Books because we like faces. Smiling faces tell lies. They don't tell the truth. Yes, it's even worse south of us, so we're lucking out on this one. But, yeah, they got down in the D.C. area and stuff in New York City. They're getting whacked. Okie doke, WA1ZH. I didn't see any boxes, the floating boxes or lightning, this, that, and the other thing. Which reminds me, I was going to ask Dave which lightning program he uses. I think I put up Star Strike on my stuff. Star Strike. There's a box up over Long Island. I remember years ago, was it from Block Island to something, they used to say on the old time weather, whatever the heck it was. Anyway, yeah. Flags out for, what is it? Small craft warnings, whatever the heck. Let's see, Civil Air Patrol get into small craft warnings or what, Jack? Oh, you know, flying a plane or captaining a boat, you know, weather's a factor. Yeah, let's see what that thing is. Let me get my goggles on. It looks like it's a special marine warning, okay. Deep, dark, and delicious special. Hershey's special. Hershey's Kisses. Well, anyway, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I'll probably check on a few of the rivers whilst I'm out there. Which reminds me, what is it? The Geological Survey has that river measuring thing over there by Harvard Avenue. I always wondered what that was. And I think, every time one of my computers breaks down, I lose the station that monitors the thingy. As we're speaking, 4 severe thunderstorm watch boxes popped up in New York City. Oh, and there's a new one. Okay. Wow. Severe thunderstorm warning boxes, yeah. Good question. I just thought of. I wonder if all these boxes and things are generated by computer or someone's actually watching all that stuff and says, "Hey, we should put a warning or whatever due to whatever models and whatever the heck they call it, computer or people."
Maybe a combination of both, but I think mostly people, because I've given information to Albany Weather Service and looked up and see them post a box, and
Zardy, what's his name, would say, very interesting. Artie Johnson or Artie somebody or other.
well, it's right on the border now. Leading edges, puppy. Expect some weather.
I should have got a camera going out the window on my gong show there. The pots, the pans hanging from the plastic sled thingy from the apple tree. That always raises some eyebrows. I've been having trouble with Ustream lately. Doesn't want to connect right away and hit the dingle dongle with the connection. Well, anyway, if you're up to coffee there, John, I'm buying momentarily as soon as I get there.
Well, I got a brand new fresh one right here in my hand, so I beat you to the punch. Thanks for the offer.
Reminds me of a song. Beat me to the punch. Anyway, yeah, alright. Well, maybe I'll take a short tour. Tour 365 before I head over there. Looks like the thing, what they dug over there on Dalton Avenue by where it always flooded GE property. Looks like that's doing some good with the place for water to run off into.
Well, the ducks like it, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they're usually there. Yep. Ducks. I don't remember seeing geese. Oh man, yeah, it's up there. Not quite up to road level, but.
I'll wait till this stuff goes through. We'll see where it is. I'm wondering if we got a real storm installed over us. How much water? That floods there though. Across the road. Also on the railroad tracks over here, and by Plastics Ave, and
It's coming down. It's definitely coming down. I gotta do something here. I'll be back in a minute or two. I don't want you over.
looks like the front is here. Although it did dwindle a bit as it came across the mountains to the west. Pretty cool. They protect us a lot. WA1ZHM.
Oh, there's Don and one ISUC. Cool.
Here comes the wind.
You can see the squall, whatever squall lines of rain blowing across the ground. Torrential downpour.
Down south, there's been tornadoes associated with this front, so it's no joke. But I got a feeling it's let up on us by the time it got here. It looked bad over in New York, but it looks half that size now.
Yeah, read the particulars. You see where the 4 guys or 6 guys got swept away crossing, was a Fort Hood crossing something or other, what, in a track? In a tank? Oh my.
An armored vehicle. Yep, I saw that. Hey, when you go by, look at my antennas. I got a brand new one posted in the middle, between the other two. It's vertical with radials on the bottom, 3 radials. It's a tri-bander, 2 meters, 220 and 440, and it really plays nice. 6 dB gain on 2 meters. I like it.
Yeah, the Russian embassy. The annex in Pittsburgh, Russian embassy. Probably won't get a shot of it on the camera because it's pretty rainy.
No, yeah, well, no, just check it out. But some nice sunny day, go by and snap a photo. I would like to see that. Yeah, the command post. The usual lake out here in front, people are splashing into it. Man, they won't slow up at all for the thing. It's a wonder it doesn't drown their engines out.
Yeah, well, probably does on some of the older ones. Get stuck right in the middle of whatever. Where's the usual spots? Coastal usually floods. Used to. The underground electric. Over there by the old Big N, west of Zatonic Street, that usually floods. Where else? A couple other spots I can't think of at the moment.
Here on Merrill Road, it always works. By OP3 there, it always floods out across there. Remember that being flooded? Dalton Avenue being flooded on the other side of the bridge. Route 8 being flooded, and Dalton, coming out of Dalton, being flooded. So all 4 avenues of escape were flooded for me.
Yeah, I see. They're whipping through the parking lot over here across from you. Zoom! No care, oh boy. Anyway, insurance rates. Yes, torrential downpour. And the door isn't leaking, it's the water from my hat. Anyone kill me about to attain coffee?
That wasn't a big pickup truck by any chance. He come flying into the light change. He was putting the gas on and the light changed red. He slammed the brakes on. He put out into the middle of the intersection. He said, "Oh, hell with it." He just kept going.
Oh yeah, I see it is flooded here. You get rooster tails going 5 miles an hour. Okay. Oh wow. A little pile of topsoil here by your front door. I wonder who parked the truck over here. It's been here a day or two. Looks like I'm going to get wet. Achieving coffee. Cut you in a little bit on one QV. With the informal weather thingy.
That truck belongs to my landlord's son-in-law, so it's okay. Yeah, I asked that question too, because I was concerned about it, but yeah, it was kind of parked in a weird spot, but that's his son-in-law's truck, so it's, and they're building a new flower box, and they're going to put up a new sign, so that's what's going on out front. WA1ZHM, go get wet.
Cool thing about my job is no matter where I am, no matter what the weather is, I've always got a change of clothes. And one NHT.
I guess I can't get any wetter than I already am. Just lay down in a puddle. Man, John, they go screaming out. Oh, man. Oh boy. Nice flooded road here. Holy mackerel.
K1FFK.
They go putting through that stuff like motorboats, right?
Yeah. Come screaming out of Cumby's parking lot. Oh man, yeah, it's flooded. Whatever. Happens.
T-Bit more fun in an electric car. This is WB1 DSP.
Those little things close to the ground, they float away. WB1 DSC. Hi, Chan. I think it's Chan. Yeah, good afternoon. Good wet. Oh man, the water's bubbling in the storm drains. It's not going in. It's just bubbling. That was you, Chan. Didn't get much out of that all noise. I didn't get to look at the Hoosie while I was over that way. Imagine it's getting pretty high. I remember years ago, manhole covers popping right out of their seat. That could be scary. As a matter of fact, I ran into one time, some years back.
Remember Bruce and Engel?
Who?
Bruce and Engel, his dog.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. When the club first formed, there was a blind guy his name was Bruce. And he had a seeing eye dog, Engel. And he was walking down across the street somewhere, and the dog walked around an open manhole and let him take the fall. And he used to complain about that goddamn dog. He was funny guy. He didn't get hurt or nothing. It was like a culvert or something. He didn't go very far, but he could have gotten hurt.
Yeah, done one QV91. Well, I do remember a guy always walking with his dog on Crane Avenue. I think I worked with his kid some years back. Always walking Crane Avenue.
He lived in a housing project in West Pittsfield, out across from the four chairs, is it? Five chairs.
No, it gets hot with the defroster on. Put it on hot, it gets too hot. Put it on cold, it gets too cold. Turn it off, the windows fog up.
Yeah, Bruce, the guy, used to be editor of the Squelch Tale. People used to laugh. You got a blind editor? Needless to say, you could take liberties with whatever you wanted to write.
I don't answer you. You know why. It looks like the rain's let up just a bit.
It's gone through it. I told you it would be quick, but there's a little more behind it, but nothing as severe as that. That was the Stormage. Anyway, Bruce was a character. He moved down east. He moved somewhere around Boston area anyway.
Boston. We're down east in Boston.
California's burning up and Texas is floating away.
Mississippi floods, and it's like the end of the world, but it happens every year, and whatever. Yeah, I guess Colesville is basically, I don't know, flooded, high water, bring the rubber boots type of thing.
Well, that's normal. I would call that normal for a summer storm. When it's flooded, you see, like propane tanks and stuff floating by.
Scary stuff. I used to get on, was it Live Leak or something, couple of those news thingies. A few years back, propane tank farm somewhere in Texas started blowing up. Right near an interstate. People just driving by. Boom, boom. What I see, the one time I saw a B-52 strike. Pretty impressive.
$500.
I think that last shopper ride I took before I came home, I think I had pictures of the ground. Must have been B-52 strikes, just craters and craters and craters. And well, I guess if it didn't kill the enemy, it blew their eardrums out or whatever.
Yeah, saturation bombing. It didn't do much good. I don't think my estimation is it didn't do much good.
Well, yeah. I quit looking things up, but when I got sick there and got a little better, I was on the internet day and night looking stuff up. And I guess they were actually living under some of our rather large bases in the tunnels and stuff. So, it was their home. They knew what was going on. We were just visitors, green kids out of high school that learned kind of quick.
I told you the story, but I'll tell it again. WA1ZHM, by the way. I was walking past the CO's tent one bright and sunny day, and out comes the CO in his undershorts with a 45 in his hand, shooting into the ground, and I thought the guy's gone nuts. I was looking for cover, and I'm watching to see just what happened or what's going on, and strangely enough, this thing popped out of the ground right next to his tent. There was 3 of them buried in the sand right next to his tent, listening all the time, getting all that good info.
I had to learn. War is not what you see in the movies. I guess a lot of people don't talk about it. Whatever. But now the fogging of the window starts on 1QOV.
They were sticking bamboo up through the sand to breathe, like for a breathing tube. And he spotted one from his bunk in the tent. And he knew right away what was up. But imagine that. They would slither in at night and just cover themselves with sand and just stay there. And who would know the difference,
It's a different war. All wars are different, anyway. One night, we had to stay overnight at the rubber plantation. I think it was on route Quinn or whatever. middle of the night, they just wandered around. They just roamed around and entertained. Yeah, and one killed me.
We had a bunch of them working on the runway. Civilians from the village. Workers by day, VC by night.
You Dinky Dow, GI number 10. Oh, well, enough of that. A little reprieve in the squalls.
You Genki Dow.
Poncho, you remember Poncho Liner? Sometimes just enough for Poncho Liner. Remember waking up with the two hooch girls looking under my Poncho Liner. That's a family channel, never mind.
I took half, what they call a shelter half. You know what that is, right? It's called a shelter half because they snap together. You can make a pup tent out of two shelter halves for two GIs. It's camouflage and it's made out of like canvas almost. I made a shirt out of it. My shirt rotted off me, so I made pockets and everything. I made it look like a shirt. Yeah. I made it look like issue, square pockets and all that stuff. Couldn't tell the difference. I sewed it all up by hand. It was pretty cool. It was waterproof.
I remember having a shelter half. We used to, when I was in the Searchlight, it was a Searchlight, me and one other guy in a trailer. I used to take a poncho, string it from the side of the trailer into the ground. That's where we slept. We moved so much it wasn't worth digging a hole. So, well, anyway, that was then. This is now.
The Cisco Kid and Poncho.
Cisco Kid was a friend of mine. Why can't we be friends? By the band named War. Why can't we be friends? Like Ronaldo Ray. I found a picture of him and Hopalong and Cassidy with their horses. I think I got it on the internet somewhere.
Yeah, Duncan Renardo was the guy that played the Cisco Kid. I always thought that was an odd name. Well, the first name, Duncan. Duncan Renardo.
You got a good memory. I can never think of that. And as many times as I play that video, for some strange reason, everything's a song. To me, everything's a song. Everything reminds you of a song. I wish it would rain. Rainy night in Georgia. You and me and rain on the roof. Oh, man.
And in the Rain, a song in my heart.
Of course, raindrops keep falling on my head. Oh, goodness.
A rainy night.
Oh, yeah. Love a rainy night. Love a rain, yeah. Alright. I get home at the... I usually write stuff down because I want to listen to it when I get home, but I'm in such a hurry to get in, I forget the list. So, I just sometimes I crack on WTR, what is it, WTRY? Yeah, WTRY, or PYX. Sad, what's his name? Uncle Vito. Used to look to, he played every good song that I ever liked. Uncle Vito. PYX.
I listen to those once in a while. And they're pretty good stuff. As a matter of fact, I have it programmed into my both phone. So when I get bored, I can just tune in there. And if there's a call on 9-1, it automatically jumps back over to 9-1. Pretty neat radio. I like it.
Something new, is that this new, whatever the heck everybody's getting now?
What? Digital? No, it's not digital.
Okay. I don't know. I don't, something me and digital, and I've had a lot of heartaches with digital. It sounds crappy on a phone system and whatever. Well, it's just good thing you got the brakes fixed. Digital. I guess it makes more bandwidth, but sounds like crap. I don't know, maybe it's the manufacturers using cheap whatever or something, who knows. Okay, almost not raining. Ooh.
So digital mode travels a bit further than analog mode. You'll find that out. Also, either it's there or it's not. You know, it's not. There's no gray area. Like you won't be hearing. You know, mobile flutter and all that stuff. Either the signal is there or it ain't. There won't be any more hash. And the audio is excellent. You got to listen to it. You know, I don't know. I've never heard it over the telephone. I don't know what you mean by that, but I don't know.
One time somebody called me from a small town in Vermont. It was something about radio equipment. And I couldn't understand a thing he was saying because it sounded like, could have been my ears also, I don't know, but anyway. I had to listen to the mail thingy recording, whatever, about 20 times before I figured out what was going on. I don't know, maybe it wasn't, I don't know, whatever. Let's see here. Okay, getting back to the, AM aeronautical. I guess they still use AM because you can hear each other. If there's voice collisions, you know it's happening. If the two planes are talking over each other and the tower or something, and you can tell what's going on. Last I heard, maybe they figure out something different.
Oh yeah, they use a general aviation. Commercial generally now is upgraded UHF, VHF, and stuff like that. But general aviation, the small airplanes and stuff, yeah.
Right there. Well, I wonder if this next Hamfest will have visitors like Doug and forget his name, having breakfast across the street from you. August 28th, No Bark Hamfest.
This morning, my buddy, there was a car pulled up in front of his house and went across the street to another house and pulled out a 44 and started popping holes in the side of the house. And he got the whole thing on video. So the cops came and he gave him his hard drive so that they could download it and stuff. Huh.
Yeah, it's good. You're getting crazy there with the cameras. The law has them and the citizens have them. Everybody, I guess there's not too many. Well, what they're giving them away, the Obama phones. But you lose yours, it's tough to get another one back. Everybody's on cam.
Smile, you're on candid camera.
Tell you what, I wish they put one out here in Coatesville on the red light. I sat there on a porch last night and I counted 20 cars go through that, bust that red light, headed west, down Dalton Avenue. You know, the light turns yellow and then it turns red and they gun it, go right through the red light. 3 cars in a row one time did it.
I guess that was Jason. You guys pick it up while I pay attention to, people pulling out into the street and like you.
Alright, anyone in HT. Mobile, southbound, Northway, New York.
Well, if you're going south, why do they call it the Northway?
Because it's the northern part. Oh, why is this guy... Whoa, what is this guy doing?
This is WB1 DSP. How copy, John?
Hey, I copy you well. WA1ZHM.
Oh, very good. I guess I finally figured out what I'm doing wrong, and that was I was talking at the same time you or I think it's Jason was talking. Anyway, as I'm driving around in my electric car trying to avoid puddles, and it seems to be okay. So far, I've been able to go through puddles for the last almost 50,000 miles and not have a issue. Back to you, John.
Well, you know, they insulate it from water pretty good these days. Learned from the old days when it was all open, the motor was all open, and if you did splash through a puddle, it just doused their egg and flooded out the carburetor and shorted out all the ignition wires and, you know, the distributor and all that. You were done till it dried out.
That's absolutely true. I had a 1983 CJ7 that did just that quite frequently, and it turned out to be the main coil wire going to the distributor. N1 NHT, pick it up if you can. Otherwise, John, go for it.
don't have my gloves on. Never mind. I'm trying to be funny. A feeble attempt at humor.
Okay, I think I've got it. This is WB1 DSP. Anyway, have a good one, guys. I'm about 150 yards from my house, so we'll say 73s. And it has lightened up as far as rain goes, and I agree with you. There should be a camera on every corner because it seems like they don't even stop for stop signs anymore either. This is WB1 DSP. 73s, guys.
Hey, Shan.
Hey, Obi.
Hey, I owe you some coax unless you got somebody. For general information, Chan's looking for a bad piece of coax. Look, 25, 50 feet. All my stuff is good for some strange reason. I think I turned it on. Anyway, Chan's looking for some bad coax to make something or other. N1 QOP.
Yeah, I'm looking for some bad coax for, now I can't even think of the name of the antenna. Collinear. Anyway, back to you guys. I'm destinated 73s, and we'll talk to you guys later. This is WB1 DSP, and I'm good in the ARRL.
K1FFK.
Chan, WA1ZHM.
That reminds me, I did pick up a couple of, I think, CB antennas, and one had a length of coax on it. I'll have to get a hold of Chan on the internet. See how long he needs a length. Reminds me, I should ask somebody who needs some defunct, probably base CB antennas.
I've been checking 10 meters a lot lately, but nothing. It's deader than a doornail.
I think last time I checked quite a few years ago, nothing. Used to be you couldn't get a word in edgeways with step coming in from all over the Puerto Rico, Mexico, Colombia. Where'd I see a number? Somebody put up a number station on the internet. I think it was that N7 somebody or other that does solar reports. Made a recording of the South American numbers station. Must be something to it because they still keep using it.
Did play in the Tennessee QSO. Made a few contacts. I'm using QRZ for a log now. It's pretty neat. It's easy, quick and simple.
because the lion sleeps tonight.
Let a sleeping lion, let a sleeping lion lie. I just finished off some lasagna. Full. Holy mackerel. Did I eat?
No. She's my last wife, who was Lebanese. They could cook. Oh, man. I got 9 kids, and I married her. Lasagna. Oh, I haven't had a good lasagna since a long time ago.
Yeah, it don't matter what they look like as long as they can cook, Obi.
She was a good wife. I was a bad boy. The alcohol took over, as always. What are you going to do? Anyway, looks like the water's up here at Pontusic Lake. Try to get a shot of the waterfall as I go by. Reminds me, last time I was watching Jason's video, apparently he had wipers on, but I never saw the wipers cross the camera. And I guess I'll have to look at this video when I get home. I'm sure the wipers show up intermittently. And then somehow it's timed with the video, whatever you call it. People's brains receive pictures at so many frames per whatever the heck, why wagon wheels go backwards.
Yeah, the refresh rate.
Maybe Jason had those some kind of air wipers, like the new fans that don't have blades, just air blows out of it somehow.
Yep, that would be a Dyson fan.
The thing is, no more humming or whistling into the fan at certain pitches until you attain the harmonic of the spinning blades. I won't kill me. Well, listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me what a fool I am. What?
Zippy, you fool, you.
And there was in what was it, late 50s, early 60s, was a Japanese kid had a famous song. I still play that once in a while for the girls in Japan. Guess they called it sukiyaki because that's the only word that Americans really know besides Hiroshima or Nagasaki.
K1FFK.
Oh, when you get home and you go on the YouTube, look up Baby Metal, Japanese rock group of I don't know, it's like a teenage Japanese, Spice Girls or something. I don't know.
I probably subscribe to Baby Metal. I don't know. I got the Korean guy there riding the horse. PSY, however you pronounce that. Well, yeah, Akaba 48, AKB 48, all those. I'm subscribed to most of those on YouTube. I'm not sure about Baby Metal though.
Yeah, look for the song. I think it's "I Want Chocolate" or "Gimme Chocolate." Yeah, of course, none of it's in English. It's all in Chinese or Japanese or whatever. But it's really catchy.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Whiskey Mike Juliet.
All right, there was someone out there in the very scratchiness of space. WMJ, all right. I had to think about it for a minute. Yeah, you're really, really, really not making it. At least not to my ears. You're cutting out, and it sounds like you got a train choo-chooing in the background.
Roger. Thank you much. 7-3.
Alright, 7-3N1 NHT. Oh, there we go. My Wires X is finally reloaded.
Crap, somebody else that listens to Japanese Korean music. The Weeaboos, and the Weeaboo Wednesday. I have to write that down. I'll look it up if I don't forget the note.
Well, I heard of Baby Metal because it was a video on Facebook. So I clicked on it, listened to it. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
I get most of mine. There's a music site, plug.dj. You can watch cartoon characters dancing around as they play on the Japanese music, anime related stuff. Get a lot of good information and that teenagers know from that site.
Chisai Kamadachi.
Hey, Korean food in Saigon. Cooked on a gas hibachi. Yummy. Saigon tea. $2.
That storm that went through here is already down on the Connecticut River.
Alright, let's see if I can get a shot of the Pontusic waterfall dam. That Arlo screwed up some years back. What's up, the water though? Boy. Anyway. Coming up shortly. If I can slow down and pull over, I will. If not, whatever. N1QV, just going by Pontusics of Lakes.
Boy, right by that dam is good fishing. I used to fish there a lot.
I don't know when you were down this way. Remember they had the boat houses and the Sheila 1 and 2, I think. They used to give the boat rides around the lake. And it was actually like a merry-go-round in the summer up on the hill. Alright, I'm here. Hang on.
I remember all that stuff. They had the boardwalk that went around a big half square there.
It's tough to see what you're recording when you can't see without your glasses. Well, anyway, alright. We'll see how that came out later on. Still light out. Once, I forget, I looked up dusk, sunset, I think it's around 8 something.
Well, it's 7:52 right now.
One site, GAISMA, 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 they list the various times you can send somebody a report about Pittsfield with all your basic junk on there. GAISMA, yeah, baby metal, give me chocolate, baby. Put some sugar on it, sprinkles on there.
Yeah, you listen to that song, and sometimes I wonder if they're actually saying something or if they're just screaming noises.
Oh, YouTube knows if you play a song and it's against their rules, they know. You get a warning. Your content has prohibited ding, so I guess there's a way to figure out what everything is. On YouTube Google, there's a thing. You can click, save a picture to memory and then look for it on Google somewhere. And it'll tell you what that is, if it knows, or something related to what that is.
it's going to eat you someday. My motto is eat it before it eats you.
Last one I liked is it was on Facebook. They're not letting Clyde Bundy's cows graze on something or other because it's hurting some poor turtles or snail darters or something. But for the last 50 years, they've been detonating nuclear weapons in that area, but apparently that doesn't matter. But as Kermit says, that's none of my business. I mean, don't fall asleep tomorrow at 7:30. Oh, yeah. Doing the round table. Probably my turn. Anyone killed me.
Yeah, I tuned around this afternoon. The fans were lousy.
I think it was like 0 bots coming towards us, so I guess it wasn't noisy, but it's probably also dead. I'm not too up on the solar fluxes and the maximum usables and the this, that, and the other thing. If somebody says, like you, the bands are dead, well, then I understand that.
Well, I was open to Europe for a while. I heard some folks from Italy. Then it switched over in South America. And Mexico came in.
Seems like Puerto Rico and down in the Caribbean down that way is always good for some reason. And looking at a map, I never really realized that the eastern edge of South America is actually east of us by quite a ways. Speaking of air, I remember there was, an Adams supermarket. I think there's still Adams supermarkets. Down out there on Williams Plaza. And there were no doors. Apparently the air streams kept whatever critters out of there, insects and whatever. But I always remember that air doors on Big Y, Williams Plaza. Escalators on North Street. Escalators at Zayre's Big Y, Golden Avenue. I think it's still there. Last time I was in a tent rental place, the wall was open, the escalator was still there.
Newberries.
Newberry, I don't know, yeah, it all turns into a blur. Newberry's Grants, England Brothers. Shoe repair was downstairs at the bottom of the stairs. Wow, yeah, back in the old days.
Yeah, Newberry's had a nice soda fountain. Used to pull up and sit there and sip up on sodas for a while. Watch the people walk by.
Exactly, yeah. I said, man, I'm just dreaming about being in Newberry's having a strawberry ice cream soda. Strawberry ice cream soda, oh, yum. I think the girls were like in the 50s. That's your era, John. The brown and white shoes, I think, well, they were Oxfords, along with the penny loafers.
Yeah. Penny loafers. I had a pair of those. Oh my. I used to steal the pennies out of them or go buy penny candy.
Yeah, the nickel candy bars a buck now. Penny candy. I don't know if they still have penny. You know, I was at the Lanesboro dollar store. I bought a bunch of bit of honeys, some. I don't know if I got squirrel nuts, berry chains. Oh man, I don't know if I opened them yet or not. The good stuff. Penny candy. And what jewelry.
Oh, red licorice sticks. Boy, I used to sop those things up.
Yeah. Well, they used to have like strings of licorice. And those little candy dots that came on a like a register tape, paper register tape. Oh yeah.
Hot balls, remember those?
Who again?
Hot balls.
Atomic hot balls. I think it was atomic hot balls. And they can get you X-ray specs out of DC Comics. Sergeant Rock.
Go. I'll see you guys later. WA1ZHNNM.
There, John. I don't kill me.
Yeah, enjoy N1NHT. Oh look, the sun is finally coming out.
Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Sun? What is the sun you are talking about?
on the wires. And I went past your house, but you disappeared.
I didn't disappear. I was right here.
Oh, wait a minute, let me make sure I got the right person. Who is this? Is this Peter?
KF1FFK.
Okay, you didn't sound like you for a second. Yeah, you disappeared from Zello, and I couldn't raise you on the radio.
Maybe I was kind of indisposed, maybe like taking a shower or something, but I've been here.
Wait, you would take a shower over using the radio? Man, you know what? That sun is actually bright now. It's in my mirrors. I'm heading east now, and that sun is coming through my mirrors.
Yes, I have to live with my wife, and if I don't shower once in a while, I'll end up living in the backyard.
Well, you know, you can always just buy her a bunch of clothespins.
If looks could kill right now.
Clothespins and earplugs. That way she doesn't hear or doesn't have to hear you or have to smell you.
Are you trying to get me killed tonight?
Come on, besides, the radio's more important than your wife, right?
Do you see the looks that I am getting right now? I think I'll be living in the backyard.
Well, as long as you can bring your radio.
You and your driving partner, do you? JKB for ID. He hits, gets me in trouble, and then runs.
Oops, accidentally came off frequency.
Likely story.
Well, I was just trying to talk to you, and I'm like, well, how come I'm not hearing a beep? So I don't know what the last thing you heard was.
The last thing I heard is my radio was more important than my wife, and then you kind of poofed.
Oh, well, then you said something about you're going to sleep in the backyard, and I said, as long as you can bring the radio, because that's all you really need.
You don't need a riding partner, do you? Because you're getting me into like all kinds of trouble over here.
Nah, this is N1 NHD standing by for Peter's funeral.
Bring flowers.
Flowers? I'm going to bring an HG.
Good, just throw it in there with me. That'll be great. I'll contact you from the afterlife.
Well, you know what? If you get a Baofeng, you could probably do it, too. Those radios are magical.
Yeah, I've got one. you said it'd be a couple of days.
Oh, say again? What was that?
In my defense, you said on Zello it'd be a couple of days, so I kind of took the, I kind of was kind of playing on HF a bit because I didn't think you'd be around here tonight.
Well, I'm not gonna be around your place. I mean, I don't go east past your place. I only occasionally go west past your place. I really hate that hill on Route 7.
Sorry, I didn't put it there.
Well, it's not so much the hill as how they made it. There's something, the material at the bottom of the hill is something about it. Even on a dry day, the truck slips and I lose traction. And on wet days, it's even worse. I don't know what it is about that one spot, but my truck, my tires always spin.
Well, you're really trying to burn out up on the hill.
Yeah, not. I don't think not at $700 a tire, and I have 10 of them.
Get a discount for buying in bulk.
What's that? Buy my tires in bulk? Yeah, at $700 a tire, just buying them non-bulk is expensive enough.
You should get a discount for buying in bulk.
£50 of good and plenties.
So where are you off to now, Jason?
Oh, your feet don't fit no limbo.
Yeah, I'm off to Massachusetts. I'm trying to find not the digital squelch or whatever. I'm trying to find the audio squelch on this, the noise squelch, because when you unkey it or when I unkey, I get like a spike of static coming back to me before my radio releases the digital squelch.
Oh, my radio just has a regular squelch on it so I can squelch everything out.
K1FFK.
Yeah, but this one's got, the tone squelch, but when, and the digital squelch, but there's a second from the repeater dropping its tone to my radio and it's really loud and annoying. You know, it's
He did that. He fixed it so that would just work on your radio only.
A1FFK. I'm home.
Welcome home.
See, let me explain something to you.
Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
Oh, what's Toto, huh?
Oh no, what? We in Kansas now?
Yeah, I'm home. And it's raining a little bit, and I'm going inside and look at internet stuff. Stuff on the internet. Yeah. And once you'll be quick.
Alright, it'll be KD2JKB.
Whose turn to do the net tomorrow night? You again? You do such a wonderful job, Peter.